10 years of secrecy, one farewell. Could a commoner be the monarchy's salvation? In the world's oldest surviving monarchy, marriage is never just a personal vow. It is a pledge to the crown itself. For Prince William, the future heir, the pressure to choose the right wife was almost unbearable. Shaped by royal tragedy and by a mother, Princess Diana, who was hounded to her death by the media, William understood better than anyone the cost of a single wrong choice. Then she appeared. Catherine Elizabeth Middleton was a commoner, born into a successful but firmly middle-class family. What followed was a thoroughly modern love story filled with crossroads and conflict. On one side stood the crushing weight of royal duty and relentless public scrutiny. On the other, the promise of normalcy and stability. Could a woman from outside the aristocracy endure the pressures that had once broken Princess Diana? Pressures that might now be even more unforgiving? Prince William, a childhood of isolation and tragedy. William's childhood unfolded amid tension and emotional collapse. He not only witnessed his parents' marriage disintegrate under the full glare of public scrutiny, but was also haunted by the horrific death of his mother, Princess Diana. This trauma left a deep psychological scar, making him instinctively guarded, especially toward those from the aristocracy or anyone drawn to the allure of royal fame. What William longed for was something the palace could rarely provide: normalcy, honesty, and fiercely protected privacy. He needed a wife who could also be his closest friend, someone who would never betray his trust. Kate Middleton, a fortress of middle-class stability. By stark contrast, Kate grew up within a fortress of emotional stability and entrepreneurial success. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, built Party Pieces from the ground up, transforming it into a thriving party supplies business. Their social ascent was earned not through titles, but through business acumen and relentless effort. The Middleton family functioned as a unified whole, warm, close-knit, and untouched by royal turmoil. Educated at the prestigious Marlborough College, Kate possessed not only beauty, but discipline, discretion, and, most crucially, unshakable loyalty. This was the antidote to William's isolation and suspicion. In Bucklebury, the village where Kate was raised, he found peace and unconditional acceptance, something he had never truly known within royal residences. William's choice was a profoundly psychological one. He chose the stability of a commoner's family to help heal the wounds of the monarchy itself. History was not written in a grand palace, but in a small, wind-swept university town in Scotland. In 2001, at the University of St. Andrews, Prince William set aside royal protocol to live as an ordinary student, known simply as Will Wales. It was in the St. Salvator's Hall residence that he met Kate Middleton, a fiercely independent art history student. At first, they were merely flatmates, part of the same circle of friends, sharing lectures and conversations about art. Their bond was built on the most fundamental of foundations: mutual understanding and respect, not starstruck admiration for royalty. But every great love story has a defining moment. For William and Kate, it came in 2002 at a university charity fashion show. From there, their relationship quickly evolved. Along with two friends, they moved into a shared apartment on Hope Street, becoming a couple in secret. Shielded by the university's tight security and Kate's absolute discretion, they nurtured an underground romance for years. This caution was not only about protecting their relationship, it was about protecting Kate from the tragic fate that had befallen Diana. William was determined not to let history repeat itself, and Kate, by accepting every unspoken rule, proved herself worthy of the unwavering trust he so desperately sought. The moment they stepped out from the protective bubble of St. Andrews, the wall of privacy collapsed. Kate Middleton instantly became the British media's primary target, hounded and dissected with an intensity not seen since the days of Princess Diana. She was branded with a cruel, dismissive nickname, Weighty Katie. It was not just a jab at her appearance, but a pointed reference to her seemingly endless patience as she waited for William to propose. The pressure did not stop with Kate. It spilled over onto her family, mocked by tabloids as the Wisteria sisters, and accused of using their daughter to climb the social ladder. Kate was placed in an almost impossible position. She was expected to work, to appear in public, yet remain silent and wait for a proposal from the heir to the throne. Tensions reached their breaking point in 2007. Relentless media scrutiny, combined with William's military service and his need to be absolutely certain that Kate was the one, led to a small but very public tragedy: their breakup. Many believed this was the moment the fairy tale ended, that Cinderella had failed, discarded by the royal world. But it was in this darkest hour that Kate revealed remarkable inner strength. She did not hide, did not assign blame, and did not play the victim. Instead, she carried on with her life, appearing at parties and events looking confident, radiant, and entirely self-possessed. She sent a clear message to both the media and William. She was not broken, and she did not need a royal title to define her worth. That maturity, her resilience, emotional discipline, and unshakable self-control convinced William once and for all. She was not only the woman he loved, she was an indispensable asset to the monarchy itself, someone who could face the media head-on without flinching or creating chaos. The breakup was not the end, but the final trial by fire, proof that she was worthy of the crown. The reunion came swiftly, publicly, and with powerful symbolism, at a concert held in memory of Diana. There was no longer any doubt. This was the final battle, and William had won it. The climax arrived with a secret trip to Kenya in October 2010. In a remote cabin beneath Africa's starlit sky, William kept his promise. He did not propose with words alone, but with an undeniable symbol, the legendary sapphire and diamond ring that had belonged to his mother, Princess Diana. The gesture carried a profound message. Kate was not a replacement for Diana, but the woman entrusted with her legacy and with William's absolute faith. When the engagement was announced, the world rejoiced. Kate, poised and elegant, proved that her patience and discretion had been fully rewarded. The story of William and Kate is more than a romantic novel. It is a hard-earned lesson for the British royal family. A story of a dynasty that finally learned from the devastating mistakes of its past. The lesson of Kate Middleton. She did what Diana never had the chance to do. She waited, and she learned. Kate did not try to change William or reshape the palace. Instead, she patiently adapted to it. She understood the rules of the game, recognized the boundaries, and, most importantly, gave William the space he needed to make his own choice with confidence, free from media pressure or the lure of fame. Her caution and professionalism became a powerful shield, protecting the monarchy from chaos. William's choice was a guarantee for the future, a modern monarchy built on solid ground, unclouded by emotional instability. Kate brought the perfect balance, royal elegance paired with the reliability of a middle-class upbringing. As they walked down the aisle of Westminster Abbey, the message was clear. William had chosen not just a wife, but a partner who would help him shape the crown itself. Kate Middleton embodied the rare union of normalcy and refinement, patience and steely resolve. This was not merely a wedding, it was the beginning of a new era founded on trust and genuine love, ready to face the challenges of the 21st century. If this extraordinary love story has captivated you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel now. Turn on notifications so you won't miss our next in-depth analyses of the secrets and pressures behind palace doors. Coming up next, Meghan Markle, Difference, and the historic disruption of the British royal family.